And focus really is the key. And when I think about focus, I think about clarity and certainty. If you have clarity about the situation, then certainty comes into the picture and you know what's going to happen as we move forward. And as I think about Mr. Mufar, the business he's going to be unrolling to each and every one of us, the vision has not changed in 8 years. And really, the vision what was and is revolutionary. Automated marketing platform. You guys all know this. Automated marketing platform, hooked to AI, artificial intelligence, connected to traffic. That is revolutionary. Just that little statement is all you need to know about the vision of Mr. Mufara. And then I start to think about the last 8 years that Mr. Mufara has put all this together, what he did in phase one. And in phase one, literally, he got all the kinks out of the business he's going to unroll to us. He really did. And it was a long and hard process. And as Bob talked a little bit about it, there was a lot of ugly stuff in there that he had to work through to get to the place where we are right now. And when I start to think about clarity, I really think about one thing and one thing only. Yeah, the products that Mr. Mufara is going to launch to the world, they're superior. They're going to be better than anything out there, best technology out there. People are going to come in, they're going to love the products that Mr. Mufara is going to put out there, and they're all going to be cheaper. That's absolutely terrific. And you needed that along with the vision. You needed both of them. But when I think about clarity and what's happening, and this is so powerful for me, over the last 8 years, Mr. Mufara has brought in 1.4 million accounts. Okay. And a lot of people have more than one account. So maybe it's a million people that have come in and are ready to participate with Mr. Mufara as he rolls out phase two. And when you start to think about a million accounts, now I'm not the brightest light in the room, but I figured this out. You know it. If I know that, Mr. Mufara knows this and way, way more. But if you have a million individuals coming in, wanting to engage and buy every product that Mr. Mufara brings out, for obvious reasons, it helps their marketing platform. When you think about that and the amount of income that's going to be coming into OnPassive, it's not something you can just let go, period. Mr. Mufara understands the power of numbers, the power of large numbers, and what happens when you have a million people coming in and actually going to war with him. This is so powerful. And when you start to think about the numbers of just a million accounts, a million people coming in and using it, just that alone makes the business Mr. Mufara is going to launch a multi-billion-dollar company. Now, think about that. That does not happen every day. Mr. Mufara knows that. I know that. You all know that. And because of that, it's not something you can ever let go. And that's why Mr. Mufara comes out and says, do it or die, do it or die. And when you have that kind of clarity, and then you have a little bit more. Yeah, we've got a million accounts, people coming in that are going to engage. Mr. Mufara, over the last 2 or 3 years, has another 1.4 million on the sideline that are going to come in right behind us. What does that do with the numbers, guys? This is something you can't let go of. It is so revolutionary, and the need out there is so intense. People needing what Mr. Mufara is bringing to the table. It's impossible for this thing to die. Absolutely impossible. And because of that, you start looking at the certainty that Mr. Mufara is bringing to the table. And this is where everybody can just chill. It's not if this is going to happen. It's just when. It is going to happen. Period. Because of the numbers involved, because of what Mr. Mufara has done, because of his team that he has right now, do you think his team knows what's going to happen? Oh yeah, they know what's going to happen. Is it altruistic? In other words, are all they looking at is just coming into the market and giving everything away? No, no, Mr. Mufara knows that you have to bring in a sizable amount of money to make any kind of change in the world. I only know of one other person that came into the world and changed the world. And he didn't offer money, he offered eternal life. There's a little difference there. Today, Mr. Mufara is coming in, and because he's bringing financial independence to people, they now have the ability, as he unrolls this to the world, to find financial independence and freedom. That's a really, really big deal. And Mr. Mufara said it December 24th. I'm not going to change the whole world. He's just not going to do it, but he's going to change a big portion of it. And when you can come in, and as Marty talks about the numbers day after day after day, people start to understand, yeah, this could happen to me where I'm at because of what Mr. Mufara has done. And it's not going to take that long for people to come in, use the system, use the automated marketing platform, hooked AI, artificial intelligence with traffic. It's not going to take that long for me to get to the place where I am an independent, sovereign human being. And today, there are a lot of people, they don't want that for you. They don't want you to be sovereign. They don't want you to make your own decisions. They don't want you to live the life you want to live. What does Mr. Mufara want? He wants all of that for you. And because of that, now we have certainty, absolute certainty. So it's a great topic, Bob. Focus, clarity, certainty. Once you start to understand what Mr. Mufara has done, and Bob talked about those individuals that are a little nefarious, and they do their little pissant things, and they're like little gnats flying around you. When the wind comes along, they just blow away. They have nothing, absolutely nothing. So we're in a great place today. 2025. I think the last 6 years for me within the business that Mr. Mufara is offering us, I thought they were absolutely wonderful years. I wouldn't change them I would not change a single thing in the last 6 years, period. And 2025 is going to blow those away. So get ready. It's coming. I think it's coming fairly quick, as most of the people on this panel believe. And from there, yeah, just rock and roll.